Okay, I've recorded this video like twice now, so I do apologise. The reason why it's a bit crappy, and I'm in this, is because my original video that I did record ended up getting deleted for some reason. I don't know what happened. It was a glitch with my phone or something like that because I record with my phone. But I do apologise for the quality. Bit of a downgrade. I had it all professionally set up and everything, but I've since packed all that away, and I don't have the time to get it all set back up again, record it and decently and whatnot. But anyway, I digress. This video is to announce a little something as well as show it off. I've been noticeably absent from the Bakugan community for some time now. Mostly that's just because I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I lost a lot of passion for the game. Distribution has just been terrible, especially in my area for reasons that I've said in previous videos. I'm in a very rural area on where I live. The closest toy store where I can actually get the toys is in an entirely different town, which is like a 45-minute drive away from me. So I don't get there often, and as far as online is, they've not even updated any of the listings. They've recently just got the Geogon up there, and the problem is they don't let you select which one you want to get. It's just random. So I lost a lot of passion for it, and then obviously there's the news that they're possibly not carrying on with the TCG anymore, which is very saddening. Many other Bakutubers have talked about that. Ones that I highly recommend are Bakutalk Haru Ren. Yeah, I believe he's made a video on it. Not sure who else. Maybe Kimbo has. I'm not too sure if he's actually addressed it or not. They might have done, they may. As I said, I've been noticeably absent, mostly to family issues and work life. I do have a full-time job out of this, and obviously things with the pandemic hit, and that threw a massive wrench into things. And whatever little time I had spare, I just threw everything at this project. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, and if you don't, you should, it's at Minx2629, all caps. That would be greatly appreciated, and then you'll know what I've been working on in my spare time. And I finally finished it. It is pretty much finished. The only thing I need to do is add some foam for some comfort on the wrist. And if you know what I mean by the wrist, it is this. My official anime-inspired Gauntlet from the show. Now, you notice it is a bit big, and it's for a particular reason. Future models I may be able to scale down slightly, but the reason why it is so big is for the following reasons. The features is it comes with a nicely metallic painted foam. This bit is all foam, by the way. This is made out of very strong foam, painted with a nice metallic blue, because I really wanted to give off the illusion that this thing is made of metal and durable metal, along with the white accents. It does hold 6 metal gate trainer cards, nice and well, just like the show, so you can pull out your gate trainers as it does in the show. Nice and well tucked in there. This bit I've made adjustable, just so that way, in case the cards ever come loose or it gets shaken loose, it can be pushed in and out nicely. You'll notice that this one's very dirty looking, and that's because I wanted to give the illusion that this has seen some battle. Because in the show, they need to throw the cores for the Bakugan and whatnot, and you see them running about the field to grab cores and throw them at them. So I wanted to give this illusion that this has been in that battlefield. So a little bit of detail there. It's got some nice dirty rusted up looks along the sides, and nice and battered on there. I'm yet to fill this in. I'm debating whether I'm going to fill this in with coloured crystals and maybe an LED behind it, because obviously the brawlers have these bits light up to whatever faction they're using. So say Dan, he has red in these bits. Shun, he uses aqua, so he'll have blue. And then obviously you got like these white notches on the side. Now, here's the biggest reason why this is quite as big as it is. This also can double up as a full 40 double-sleeved card holder. And these just wedge in nicely. It is a perfect fit for a full 40 card double sleeve deck. I use Dragon Shields. So these are toughest of the tough. This is just a bunch of Arceus cards that I had spare. But there is a full 40 deck here. Double sleeved, cannot stress that enough. So you know your cards are nice and protected in this. But here's a better look. I've not painted the inside per se, because this bit you won't see as much. But yes, like I said, you can put it on your arm. Like, it's a bit big on mine because, like I said, I plan to put a lot of foam in this bit for a bit of comfort, so it doesn't slide about as much. Does look a bit big, like I said, and that's because functionality-wise, it is meant to hold both your gate trainers and your full 40 card deck. The other thing is, I am announcing that I will be selling these in the near future. Now that I've perfected the design per se, I will be selling these in many different versions. This is going to be sort of gauging interest for per se. My initial plans are I will sell this as a raw kit. I won't be selling the foam gauntlet part because everyone's size arm is different, so that will be something that you will need to source yourself with this. I can perhaps maybe do a template to give you all these lines and stuff like that. But as I said, everybody's arm size is different, so it'd be very difficult for me to cater to that need, whereas I can just supply this top part of the gauntlet. I've attached it via Velcro to allow for what I'm calling a modular design. So this is just a bit of a Velcro piece. It's not the best Velcro job. I will probably replace the Velcro over time when I make another one of these, in case it needs replacing. So yeah, I will just be selling this portion. As far as paint wise, I will be offering many different kinds. There will be this sort of weathered and used colour. This is, like I said, it's a metallic. This is a, I'm not sure how well the camera's picking up, this is a blue, like it is in the show. It's like a bit more of an anime accurate blue, but metallic. And this is a gunmetal silver that I use because, like I said, it's silver. And then obviously you got the white trim all along the edge. I will be offering just matte anime flat colours for those that want it just pure anime accurate. And these are my concept ideas. I'll be offering faction based gauntlets. So what I mean by that, my idea is for these little nubs, instead of them being just a plain white nub, it will have the faction symbol that you're using on there. So say if it's Arliss, this center circle bit will have the Arliss logo in it, or Pyrus, Arceus, Darkus, Heos. I am toying with the idea of diamond, but that I think I'm depending if I can get a clear resin printer, because the reason why I'm saying I'm not offering these just yet is because, believe it or not, this project finally killed my printer. Yep, I managed to get all this finally done. The one piece that actually finally finished it off was the card holder, because if you'll excuse me one moment, there we go. I did two different concepts of the feedery print towards what this is. This one is very similar to the one that's in there, but it's just shorter, and I felt it was a bit too short, so I extended it. It wasn't quite as wide. This one was accounted for single sleeved, and that was just with inners. This one is a full card holder, but the one problem is you couldn't just grab the cards out. You would have to have ripped this bit out and shaken the cards loose, and you don't want to be shaking your cards loose. So yeah, it was that bit that finally broke my printer. I couldn't get the replacement parts for it because the motherboard completely crapped out. I'm not going to go into the technical detail of it. So that's that. So this is more or less also going to be gauging interest if there's going to be a market for this. Like I said, what I may be doing is I've got a buddy who does help me out with designs as well. He helped me design these parts of it because I wasn't very good at these circle bits. I'm not good with circle parts on 3D printing. So I may, what I'll do is, you'll hit me up, I'll get him to, I'll send him my files, he'll print it, send it to me, and then I send it to whoever until such as time I can afford a new printer or a secondary printer on top of that, so I can get a print farm going. But yeah, back to the different kinds of paints. Like I said, they'll be faction based. What I'll do is, it will be reflecting the same colour as the Bakugan ball. So say if you're a Pyrus Brawler, the main body will be a nice red. This bit will be a bit of a green maybe. And then this bit will be like the grey or black bordering that you see on many of the Pyrus Brawls. Same with Arquos, main body will be blue. This bit will be a bit of orange. And this bit will be like a light teal. That's my ideas and concept for it. Those will be the matte, so these will just be flat colours, non-metallic. Metallic versions I'm going to be calling the elemental versions, per se. So just like elemental Bakugan, they'll be a little bit rarer. I'll be offering, like I said, I'm planning on offering these in certain sets and tiers, per se. Sorry about that. Dog decided to walk in. But yeah, those metallic versions will be a bit pricier to match the cost of the paint. So that'll be that. But the flat colours will be a cheaper price. Or I am going to be offering these as just raw kits. What you'll get, everything will be in place. It'll all be set up. It'll arrive just like this. The only difference is it'll just be the plain 3D printed material. I will sand it so it's ready for paint for you. So all you'll need to do is whack whatever colour paint you want on for your gauntlet. As for the diamond one, that one will, like I said, depending if I can get a clear resin printer, that will be a very limited one, and what that will be is, it'll basically, just like diamonds, everything will be see-through. The main body, the card holder, everything. Sorry about that once again. The dog decided to join me on this one. So yeah, the clear resin ones, they'll be super limited. Again, that's if I can get it so that way it will work with this design, because resin printers work vastly different to just pure plastic printers. But like I said, this is all way in the future. I'm hoping to start maybe offering these either just after Christmas and after New Year, or around that time. I'd say I'm going to give New Year as a goal, but if I don't hit that, it'll be most likely February, around then. So leave a comment in the comment sections below if there is definitely going to be interest in these. I would appreciate a share in whatever Bakugan Discord servers you're in, all over Twitter. Facebook groups, all that. That way I can maximize as much interest, and if there is a lot of interest, these will become a nice reality. I will set up a web store or something like that. I'm not sure just yet. As far as international shipping, I will be offering it, but just bear in mind, if you are in the EU countries, shipping will be a lot more. I will try and keep the price down so it's still affordable. I haven't got a price in mind just yet for these. Raw kits, again, they'll be as cheap as I can possibly get them, because they'll just be the raw kits. I won't have to paint. The only thing you'll have to cover is the cost of the material and the shipping. That is it. Painted, again, be slightly a bit expensive depending on what version you're getting, i.e. metallic or plain. Plain will be only slightly more than a raw kit. Metallic will be, again, slightly more than regular paint. So there'll be different prices for different ones and many different colours. As I said, I'm not going to be doing custom colours because my painting skills are somewhat limited. Like I said, I can easily do the two tones with these. If you would like a kind of personal one where, say, I etch a logo in the side, that is possible. I can do that for you. Just bear in mind it will take a bit longer because I will have to go back into my softwares and my files, make a copy of this, of the files, and then embed whatever logo or inscription you are wanting in, say, the body piece or something like that. So that will be something I will be offering, but again, that will bump the price up a bit. But yeah, if I would appreciate a like, a comment, a share on this video, it will be greatly appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and yep, this is my Bakugan anime Gauntlet.